Good morning, students. So this class, let me explain you about the experiments in LDIC lab, linear and digital integrated circuits lab, and let me explain you how are we going to do the experiment number 1, which is implementation of Boolean functions, adders and subtractors. So when you take this LDIC lab, it is composed of two sets of, it is a combination of two subjects. One is your linear ICs, the second one is your digital ICs. So till experiment number 7, it is for digital ICs. We'll be doing experiments related to digital electronics, and from 8 to 11 we'll be doing experiments related to your linear ICs. The outcome of this lab is that you'll be able to understand and implement Boolean functions. You'll be able to understand the importance of code conversion, how code conversion is done, what are the circuits that we implement for code conversion, and we will be able to design and implement shift registers. You'll get a knowledge about the application of operational amplifiers, and also you'll get a knowledge of about implementation of special ICs. So these are the outcomes what we expect from this LDIC lab. So since this is in the pandemic, we cannot do the experiments in a real-time version. So what I have planned is that I will simulate the experiments in Proteus software to the maximum extent, and I will help you to understand how the circuit really works. So first experiment, let me explain you. It is about implementation of Boolean functions, adders and subtractors. We will go into the experiment. So here all the your digital electronics, it's about verification. We are going to verify the given circuits. That is what we are going to do. Your first experiment is this implementation of Boolean function is taken to be of experiment number 1A, and the given function is 0, 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 0, 10. Sorry. So now what I am going to do here is I have to build a logic circuit for this expression. So it is a min-term expression and I have to build a logic circuit. To build a logic circuit, what I am going to do here is that I am going to go for K-map and simplify this expression. So my K-map is developed for this expression, and on simplification I get my K-map to be this. One minute, let me insert one thing over here. So here, so this is also grouped, this grouping is also done. So that grouping is somewhat missed over here. Let me one second. Yes, so this grouping will also be present. So totally you'll have 1 grouping, 2 grouping and 3 grouping. So 3 grouping, the expression goes like this. After framing the expression, what I have to do here is that I am going to frame the truth table. So truth table and the logic diagram. So in logic diagram you can see it is B bar C bar or B dash C dash, which means that the complement of B, the complement of C are ANDed together. And in the second expression, the complement of D and complement of B are ANDed together. The third expression, the complement of A, complement of C and complement of D is ANDed together and it is summed up. So this is what we are going to do here. For that we are going to build up the logical diagram, and the logical diagram looks like this. After framing the logic diagram, what I am going to do here is I am going to frame the truth table, and I am going to fill up the values of the truth table theoretically. So with the help of this expression, I am going to feed the values as given in the truth table. So your truth table A, B, C, D, if this is my input, what is the output? I am going to feed the value. Yes, into this expression, I am going to feed the value. Similarly, if this is my input, what will be the output? I am going to feed into this expression and I am going to check what is the X value. Okay, so after doing that, I have framed all the values, or I have obtained all the values for the truth table. After getting the values, now what I am going to do here is in real time we will be simulating, we will be doing this in a breadboard with the ICs. We will be checking out whether this expression is going to work correctly as that given in the output, or the circuit is going to work correctly as that is produced in the theoretical manner. So since we cannot do that in breadboard as of now, what I have planned is that I have implemented the circuit in Proteus software. So see, you can see that the implementation in Proteus software is given over here, and I have checked, this will be checked, the truth table will be checked. So we can see that the same diagram what is given in your laboratory or in your record That same diagram is implemented in Proteus software with 4 inputs. These are my 4 inputs. Okay, now for each condition, let me check what happens to my output. For sample conditions, let me take it out. First one, all the inputs are 0. Here's when the switch is open, it means that all the inputs are 0. So here you can see that across every resistor, across every IC, I'm connecting a resistor. So this is a protective resistor that is put over across every input of your logic gate. Okay. So again, this is my diode, LED light emitting diode, and the current limiting resistor is put in series with that of your light emitting diode. Now when all the inputs are equal to 0, your LED is glowing. Let me check what happens here in your truth table. Yes, when all the inputs are 0, your output is 1, which means that it is high. So LED is glowing. When ABC is 0 and D is 1, your output is high. Let me see what happens here. A is 0, B is 0, C is 0, and here D, let me take it as 1. Your LED is glowing again. So that output is also verified. For 0, 0, 1, 0, let me check. It is output is high again. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. Wait, this is moving. Yes, 0, 0, 1, 0. Your output is high again. So it is working. Your truth table is correct. 0, 0, 1, 0. It is high again. 0, 0, 1, 1. Let me take 1 minute. 0, 0, 1, 1. It goes low. So it is low, which means that your output is 0. So 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. Your output is 0. 0, 1, 1, 0. Let me check what happens here. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. It is low again. Let me check. 0, 1, 1, 0. It is 0, 1, 0, 0. It is low again. 0, 1, 0, 1. 0, 1, 0, 1. This should be 1. It is high. Yes, the truth table is correct. Yes. Similarly, we can do for all the things. Let me go down here. 1, 0, 1, 1. Let me take 1. Everything I make it as 0. Now we go for 1, 0, 0, 1. Yes, it is high. 1, 0, 0, 1. It is high. 1, 0, 1, 0. 1, 0, 1, 0. It is high again. 1, 0, 1, 0 is high again. 1, 0, 1, 1. It is low. 1, 1, 1, 1. It is low. 1, 1, 1, 0. It is low. 1, 0, 1, 1. It is low. So all the rest of the things comes to be low. Hence we can see that the truth table is correct. Whatever the circuit we have designed, and theoretically whatever output you get, that comes to be verified with the help of the logic circuit what we have developed with the help of your Proteus software. Okay, so with this you can end up your result, or you can give your result as that the circuit is verified. The circuit is actually, we are verifying the circuit has been built and it is verified. That becomes your result. Thank you so much.